If you have been stuck in unprofitability in the Forex market, it means you are not doing one of these three things. One, you are not learning the art of chart structure and chart structure trading. Two, you are not learning the art of trading within structure circles and trading within fractals. And three, you are not learning and applying the art of multi-time frame top-down analysis. These three entities are what has kept me profitable in the market for the last 8 years, and this knowledge I've been able to share to hundreds of students for free on YouTube and hundreds of students in my Telegram community, and they have been able to go forward, learn, master, and been able to do well for themselves. Okay, so this is another opportunity where I'm sharing a part of this knowledge for free on YouTube, where you can be able to learn these three elements and be able to apply it the correct way, most importantly. Okay, so grab your pen, grab your book, and take note of every single thing I'm going to be talking about in today's teaching. Okay, so we are going to be taking GBPJPY for our teaching today. GBPJPY is a very beautiful pair that I trade that I also use to teach my students. Okay, and anytime I come onto GBPJPY or any pair at all, the first thing I do is to come onto what I call the penthouse floor or the landing page, which is the monthly time frame. We use what is known as a top-down analysis. That is, we go onto the biggest time frame in the market, which is the monthly time frame, and we read the market down to the 1 hour time frame to execute a trade entry opportunity. That is what I mean by multi-time frame top-down system. You have to start from the biggest time frame, that is the top time frame, the monthly, then read the markets down in order for you to execute properly. The monthly time frame which we are in right now is a defining time frame. It allows us to know overall where prices is going, okay? And it also allows us to know where prices is coming from. So it's a defining time frame that lets us know the data in details. And we are now able to use these data and correlate them with the data in the smaller time frames. So let's go ahead and read the structures and read everything properly. So once we come onto the chart, the first thing we do is what? Come onto the landing page, like I said, and identify the CMP, which is this point I already identified and circled out. I call it the CMP, which is the current market price. This is the first thing I do. After the CMP has been circled out, our next goal is read the structures that send prices to the CMP. What are the structures? Taking it from this top right here, what are the structures? From here, we can see the push, we can see the exhaustion, we can see the push, we can see the exhaustion, we can see the push and the exhaustion and the push. All of these push and exhaustion circles that I just drew out here made clear bearish structures of lower highs and lower lows. If you want to learn more about structures, want to learn more about some of these very important details that I may not be able to fit into one video, link is in the description below for you to join my 2-month mentorship program, where I'm going to teach you in live mentorship sessions how to be able to break down the market in its minute detail and learn every single element of price action trading in details. Okay, so here prices made clear bearish structures up until a change of character happened. After this change of character, prices hit a psychological level here, and it was this psychological level that now sent prices down for a discount. Okay, my students know what I call psychological levels, and I've been able to teach them psychological levels, obstacles, and they have been able to use this knowledge to their advantage. So price hit a psychological level, and it sent prices on a pullback here to what I also call another psychological level. Okay, so when prices came to this other psychological level, I knew that at this level, price is going to take off to the entire top. So from here, what did we see prices do? We saw prices take off. So there's been a change of character, ending the bearish structure. Prices pulled up, pulled back for what I call a discount, where prices pulls back for an higher low. After a change of character, then we see prices push up in the beautiful direction of trend. So at the end of the day, this is where prices is coming to. It's coming to the topmost level right here for take profit. So this is the take profit eventually of prices. Now that that has been defined, what next are we going to do? We are now going to go ahead and read the last higher low and the pinpoint CMP of prices so that we put prices in smaller data. So let's go ahead and do that. Here is the last higher low point of prices, which I'm going to just go ahead and tag that this is what the last monthly higher low level. Then where prices is currently trading at this point, I can see a monthly support level right here, which I call an obstacle, that I'm going to go ahead and tag. So we are going to go ahead and tag it at what? This is a monthly obstacle level, because we can see a monthly support. I have a full course on learning obstacles. It's a very important concept that you must be able to learn so that you can identify sensitive levels on the chart. Okay, link is in the description below. So right now that we've trapped prices between the monthly higher low and the monthly obstacle level, we are now going to go ahead and take this data as our range of focus. Eventually, at the end of the day, we know that prices is coming here. This is the eventual take profit of prices, but this is a long time into the future. Before prices takes off from here to here, could be like a year, could be like 2 years, because prices does not move on a straight line. It makes waves of push exhaustions. And remember, this is the monthly time frame, so there are only 12 candlesticks that makes a year on this time frame. Okay, so now price is now trapped between what I now call our range of focus, which is the monthly higher low and the monthly obstacle level, which I'm now going to go ahead and break down into smaller datas. On the weekly time frame, connecting the entire story, what am I saying? Originally, there were bearish movements here where prices stretched to this place and closed there, made a lower high, made a lower low, gave a change of character, gave a discount, and we have seen prices push from the discount to the monthly obstacle level at the entire high. So now that we have seen that, what are we going to go ahead and do? We are going to read the structures from the discount that prices came to and that push prices to the top. So here we can see prices make all of these highs, lows, all of these higher highs and higher low movements. Price has been making them, and we would now see push, exhaustion, and push. So here I'm deciding to use this particular low here as my weekly higher low, because my job, right, is the monthly time frame has already told me that GBPJPY is bullish and it's going to come to as much as this entire point. So because I know that GBPJPY is bullish, I know my rules. That if I'm buying, that means what? I'm buying with the flow of the ocean, which means I'm buying with the direction of trend. If I'm selling, it means I'm selling against the flow of the ocean. So my job right now is to put price into smaller data known as range of focus up until I see a fresh trade entry opportunity. So right now that price is trapped between the monthly obstacle and the weekly higher low, I'm going to break prices down again, break prices further again, with my proper knowledge of chart structures. Okay, so breaking it down from the weekly higher low, we can see prices make push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion. Then after this push and exhaustion circles, we saw prices make another push, make another exhaustion before making a smaller wave of push. So I'm now going to identify this as the daily higher low level. Remember, my job is to keep putting prices in smaller datas up until I see a real-time trade entry opportunity. And it's also important that to do this accurately, you must learn the concept of fractals. Fractals is a very important topic that I take my time to teach my students. I have a full course in written and video formats on fractals. Link is in the description below for you to access it at a discounted rate at this point. Okay, so price is now trapped between the daily higher low and the monthly obstacle level. We'll now take it further again, to read the structures. So what are we reading from that point? Here, we will now read the bullish structures. But before we read the bullish structures, we want to connect the story. So there's a context. So here we saw prices making bearish structures, push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion, push. Then there was a change of character where price hit a psychological level at this point, which I've taught my students so that they can be able to trade at psychological levels. So prices hit a psychological level at this point, pull back for a discount, and we've seen prices take off in the beautiful direction of trend, where prices have been making beautiful structures of highs, lows, higher highs, higher lows, all of these highs, lows, then basically all of these are high. Okay, so I'm now going to take this low right here as my 4 hours higher low. So here is my 4 hours higher low level. Okay, there's still a bit of a small higher low right here, but this one we are going to go ahead to the 1 hour time frame to deal with it. So right now we've been able to have our 4 hours higher low. Remember, we started by having a monthly higher low, but right now we have our 4 hours higher low. So this is how we keep putting prices into smaller datas up until we see our trade. Okay, and remember, right, we only use 5 time frames in trading. That is the 1 hour time frame to the monthly time frame. These are the only time frames that you should ever concern yourself with. Okay, because these are bolder time frames, more professional time frames, and these are time frames that can assure you profits in the market, okay, and consistency. So now, from the 4 hours higher low, we saw prices make push, exhaustion, make a bigger structure here, push and exhaustion, make a smaller structure here, push and exhaustion, made this one here, push and exhaustion. Then this now becomes our last higher low points of prices. Like I was saying, if you understand the proper knowledge of fractals, this will be a walkover for you. So here is a 1 hour higher low. And right now, what are we going to go ahead and do? Price is now trapped between the 1 hour higher low and the monthly obstacle level right here. So the monthly obstacle is a very important level on the chart because the monthly obstacle level shows us where retracements are going to begin. Okay, and just as we can see, at the monthly obstacle level, we saw prices make all of this push. Then at the monthly obstacle level right here, we saw prices came for an higher low and higher high, change of character discount. What are we doing? Selling to 61.8 for TP1, selling to 78.6 for TP2. Very simple and straightforward trade. So this is where the change of character happened. So here is where the change of character happened, and I didn't eat this trade alone. My students in the community are also eating it in the private community. So I'll bring the Fibonacci. There's been a change of character. There's something I call a discount entry, okay, that I teach my students where they're able to pick trades at the cheapest prices and make the most profits from them. So I call it the discount prices where we sell at 61.8 because after a change of character, there must be a discount. So this is the discount. Where's our take profits? Because if we are selling it's a retracement, we must exit at a retracement level. So retracement level 1, which is the 61.8, is my take profit 1 at 1 to 6.4 risk to reward. So some of my students decided to take profit at TP1, which is 100% accepted. But for me, I'm holding straight to the TP2 right here at 1:8 risk to reward. So price is still heading straight to take profit. You can imagine picking a 1:8 risk to reward by just trading, this very small information. What did we do? We broke prices down to the 1 hour higher low. And within this 1 hour higher low, we read all the bullish structures. And we now saw that prices came for an higher low here, made an higher high all around the monthly obstacle level here, which the monthly obstacle tells us when a retracement is going to begin. And the monthly obstacle now showed us that, yes, retracement is going to begin here. And we can see that it is true by seeing this change of character. After the change of character, we saw prices pull back to 61 points for a discount. We sell at 61 points, stops at the high, TP1 at 61.8 because if we are selling, it's a retracement, right? And TP2 at 78.6. So this is a trade that we are still riding very, very beautifully to take profits. Okay, so if you want to learn more about this, click the subscribe button or click the link on my YouTube page where you can be able to join my Telegram community, okay, or where you can be able to even directly pay for the paid community so that you can join my army of traders that I'm building into being sustainable and being independent in the Forex market. So do like, share, and subscribe, and see you guys in the community.